I recently experienced some theft. Yeah. I locked my bike up at this little spot. Went away, did my business. Came back. Someone had pinched my tool pouch. You know, like a little tool pouch that you can attach to your bike. It has like, little socket wrenches, little Allen keys, little things to, fix your bike up. Some fucking lowlife pinched my tool pouch from my bike. But here's the funny thing, oddly enough, it took me a moment to realize it. I unlocked my bike, was riding, and like 20 minutes later, I looked down. I'm like, hey, somebody stole my tool pouch. This was a couple of weeks ago. But some very interesting things. Number one, I didn't even care. Like, I felt a little, it's like a violation. It's like somebody stepping into your personal space, someone fucking with you. But it's completely impersonal, right? It's like, okay, some lowlife looked at my bike, thought that they needed my tool pouch, and stole it. It's unfortunate. It's nothing personal. It's a little annoying, but it's so impersonal. If this person had any idea who I am, knew my story, watched Johnathan, Ramcharan, the podcast, JRtheP, if this was like an avid viewer of JRtheP, or if like they just knew, if they knew me, then it would be a completely different tune, right? But this person, as far as I know, doesn't know me. So they're going to thieve my tool pouch. It's completely impersonal. And secondly, I joke and I call them a lowlife. It's a judgment. But like literally though, not literally, but the tool pouch was $13 on Amazon. I bought the tool pouch for $13 on Amazon. Came with the pouch and the tools. $13. And that's like the empathy. As I mentioned, you can be an empath by, sharing my content. If you take the turn to be an empath and share my podcast with, your friends and family or whatever, God bless you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to be an empath and have some empathy for this person, because it's like, this person was so hurting and angry that they stole a $13 bicycle pouch, tool pouch. I can say definitively, having been in situations where I could, potentially steal something of value, my ethics are, hey, I've done my dirt. I've done things that I haven't been proud of in my life, but rarely did they involve thieving. I mean, yes, there's the little petty indiscretions of youth, but never a personal theft. That wasn't really my thing, just to be I have my own little indiscretions, but so, it's not to sit here and judge, but it's like, you're that low that you're going to steal a $13 bike pouch? Like, I couldn't even be tempted by something that was $13,000. You could literally have $13,000 of cash sitting in a bag in front of me. Nobody around other than my own conscience. And knowing that $13,000 belongs to somebody else, I'd rather return it to the person. You couldn't tempt me with $13,000. I know that. This person, $13. $13 is all it took for them to be a complete jerk. They're going through something. I should have some empathy. And just because my price isn't $13, well, what is my price? I know you couldn't tempt me with $13,000. I could care less. If you've ever earned $13,000 in your life, you know that you can earn it again. I mean, you can't tempt me with $13,000. $13 million? Is that my price? So, am I that much better than that bike thief? That bike tool pouch thief? Because my going price is $13 million, his going price is $13? Does that make me better somehow? Do those scales balance? What fucking difference does it make? Now, I've never been tempted with $13 million. I like to think that I could pass the test. I just feel that thieving takes a lot out of a person. And you're getting more than you bargained for. So, but I mean, if you have a price, you have a price. So you can't really judge another man's price, whether it be $13 or $13 million. You know? There's the right thing and then there's the wrong thing. So I'm having some empathy, and it's kind of funny. I mean, at first you get that kind of, I've been stolen from. Somebody stole from me. And you get like, you kind of get like a bit of a rush of adrenaline, a little hot under the collar. But like once the dust settled, I mean, it's kind of like totally forgot about it. It's just like, well, whatever. Somebody stole a $13 bike tool set from me. And it just made me think and feel fortunate. Feel fortunate that during these times of craziness and pandemic and all the BS that's going on out there, I got off easy. People's lives are getting stolen. Mental patients, deluded, crazy wackos, shooting up public places, attacking people on subways and buses. It's out of control. And it's just so surprising to me how, well, not surprising, but disheartening to me how people are so willing to cannibalize their fellow man. They got to eat their fellow man in order to survive in this world, in this new era world. We're on the internet here, JRtheP, spitting it, coming to you over the internet. This is a podcast that could potentially reach anybody on the globe. We're living in the world, the new world, the advancing world, the advanced modern world. You get the point. And you still got people like needing to live off one another, like cannibalize. Gonna eat you. Gonna look to you and see what you're doing and try to get what you got and do what you do and be on your tail. It's like nothing anybody does has anything to do with anybody. Just do your own thing. Why are you attacking people? Why are you shooting up random strangers? Why are you stealing from people? Why are you up in other people's business? Just do you. And it's a beautiful life. I don't know how you make people see that. It sounds so trite. It sounds retarded. Like, you can be happy drinking a cup of coffee that you paid for. That's true happiness. You're just your own person. and you're at peace with things. Ain't always easy. People are dickhead, dildo, doorknob ignoramuses. They kind of get under your feathers. Rustle them up a little bit. Rustle your feathers. But otherwise, it's a pretty beautiful world. And the judgment of others. That's something I need to remember. I need to remember that, judge not yet, or lest thee be judged. And that can take away a lot of that minutia and that fear that spurs resentment and anger and violence, Take away that judgment of our fellow man. We're all the same, more or less.